Morning, everyone.
And we are live. Our first Facebook Live of 2024. We had a bit of a rocky start with poor old Ginge getting the dreaded lurgy, not COVID, but really bad flu-type symptoms, and she has asthma, so it was all a bit scary. And we had to call out paramedics and blue lights and God knows what, but I'm very happy to say she's here with us today, thank God. Because she is the wind beneath my wings and keeps everything going.
I don't think so.
So, so we're back and don't quite know what's happened to me. I think I've had a personality transplant. I was so happy to get rid of 2023, wasn't I, Nick?
You were.
And have I been improved since 2024?
Great improvement. You're almost terrible.
Well, thanks.
Joking, boss.
No, I think I've just decided that 23 was a shitty year. There you go, I've said it, and it's done, and we've forgotten about it. It's all over. And 2024, I already feel is going to be a much better year. I sort of feel it somehow, and we are more determined than ever to give it our best. And we show up every day with a big smile and loads of enthusiasm. And we're on our winter hours at the moment, which means that we're working from home on Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and the shop is open on Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays. And it's working really well. It's meant that my live-work balance is improving dramatically. So I'm doing my yoga on a Tuesday morning and going for coffee with friends, and Nick's coming down and we're painting at home and being creative and going out and sourcing stuff and meeting new dealers. And it's really made an improvement to my mental health. And then on Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays, we're in the shop with plenty to do, and we're still getting people coming in, and the paint is going mad. And just to say to that end, regarding the paint, we are also at the Malthouse Collective in Stroud, and we have paint there as well. If you're not sure what they've got in stock, you can always ring the Malthouse and say, have you got a tin of blah? And they will be able to tell you. And if they haven't, they'll happily take your details, and we can then take one up to the Malthouse for you to collect at the next available juncture. So sales of paint going ballistic. Brilliant paint, does exactly what it says on the tin, all eco-friendly. And people are getting their sort of spring vibe on of their decorating and doing everything to do with upgrading their homes. So bring it on.
Fiona's selling little jars of positivity as well at the
Oh,
shop.
big jars of positivity. I don't know what's the matter with me. I wake up excited. I go to bed excited. I wake up excited. It's weird. It's really weird. It's not like me normally, is it? It's drugs. Hard drugs. So I did write a list to kind of run through. I'll go through it at twice the speed of sound because we've got a lot to show you. For those that haven't ever joined us before, we are Fifi's Fancy Furniture. We have Nick. We have the lovely Barbara who works with us. She doesn't usually come on a live, but she's here doing. And we have Ginny, my sister, who organises everything to do with the social media and keeps me on the straight and narrow. We've been trading now for 9 years. This is our third shop. They've got progressively bigger. They've all been in Wotton. We've experimented with the thought of other places, but we've always stuck with Wotton because it is such a great town. It's fantastic. Very, very pretty. It's on the edge of the Cotswolds. We've got lots of little independent shops, independent cafes. We've got an auction house, a museum, a swimming pool, free parking. What else have we got here?
Scenery, history.
Cotswold Way, we're right on the Cotswold Way, lots of beautiful walking, lots of history, said auction rooms, we've got a swimming pool, great little museum, cinema. It's a super little town.
Heritage Centre.
Yeah, and in the summer when all the hanging baskets are out, it is so beautiful, it's just lovely. Well worth a visit, and come and visit all the little independent shops. Last night I attended a town shopkeepers meeting, which was run by Tony from visitstroud.com. Have to say, Tony, if you're watching, fantastic presentation. Went home even more motivated than I already am, And yeah, really, really brilliant presentation. I thought it was excellent. Lots of food for thought. So thank you for all your efforts. Right, we are also at the Malt House in Stroud, which we just mentioned. Great place to go, free parking, fantastic cafe, 2 floors of antiques and vintage stuff. And of course, we have the fantastic Frenchic paint for sale there. And what?
Free parking.
Free parking, yes, lots of free parking. So, this is our first live. I want to rush around and show you a few things. We have got some exciting changes afoot, which we won't go into at depth today, but what I am going to be saying is we need to clear some space, particularly in the big room, for what's about to be happening in the next month. And to that end, we are going to do some sale items. So we'll walk around and have a look at those. I want Ginger to quickly fill us in on what's happening in the Ukraine in a minute. So let's go. Should we go? Should we go? Yes.
Let's go.
Let's
Right.
do down in the bottom room first.
Please like and share the broadcast as it really helps. Who have we got here? Oh, Julie, good morning, gang. Stay warm. Hope you're all okay.
Morning, Julie. I'm wondering where you were. It's not the same without you. It's good to have you on board. Thanks for being there. So, this absolutely huge Marmite table, as they call it, people either love it or hate it. Personally, I love it, but then I did it, so maybe I'm slightly biased. But this is on at the moment for 675, and I need the space. So it's going to be reduced by 20%. Can't do that sum in my head, but we will try and put some notes onto Instagram today with pictures and say which items are included. So this beautiful table, solid as a rock, will be going.
Does it come apart from the
It comes apart into 5 pieces, and so it's much more easily transportable. Wandering round, this was Nick's latest creation. He literally saved this from death, and this is also part of our ethos. We're very much about keeping things out of recycling, not out of recycling, out of landfill. And so when we can save something, we do. And Nick literally rescued this. Its legs were nearly chewed off with woodworm. He's replaced 2 of the legs. He's treated the whole thing for woodworm. He's replaced one of the skirts on the side here, restained it. We've added the casters, so this is now a wonderful workbench that we can use here. We've put brakes on it. So it's super for displaying our sort of gardeny things. This is really lovely, $44.95. I mean, what a beautiful planter that is.
Paddy.
So, coming on round here, this isn't in the sale, but this is on for $175. A really beautiful, it's a pub table actually, but I just think that's gorgeous. It could be indoors or outdoors. The lovely big French mirror, don't know where the tag is on that, that's on for $385. It won't be 20% off, but we could do a bit of something on that one. This one, this lovely drinks cabinet, which Nick painted beautifully, and in the inside is all painted in the King's Gold, which is one of the Frenchic metallic paints. Got verbal diarrhea today. Sorry, folks, I'm just buzzing.
Need a downer.
I do. These drugs that are hyping me up, I need to get some downers as well. So this is beautifully painted, this lovely 1930s Art Deco style drinks cabinet. That's on for $375, but we're going to do 20% on that one as well. We need the space. There's a desk over there, really nice antique desk with a leather top. That's currently on for $295. I'll do 20% on that as well. This little wardrobe's only $94.95 to start with, so I'm not taking anything off that. These look fantastic painted. They're perfectly okay as they are, but they look great painted. This is on for $595. Now this is just a piece of sculpture. I mean, it's just fabulous. And I'm amazed it hasn't sold, apart from the fact that it is quite big and it's also pigging heavy, isn't it, Nick? The doors do come off, which makes it slightly more manageable. But that's on for $595, and we'll do 20% off that one as well. We're going for it today. A little Victorian cabinet here, which looks like a chest of drawers. It is in fact a cabinet. It looks like 3 drawers, and there is an actual drawer at the top here. Love this, pitch pine. Love the bit of sculpture that's going on down the sides. And I think we can probably do 20% on that one. 20% off this multi-chest of drawers here. Absolutely nothing wrong with this. It's beautiful, it's big, it's solid. It's nicely painted. It wasn't painted by us, but it was nicely painted. It's in a very nice, easy on the eye grey. and that's on for 475. We'll take 20% off that. The little dressing tables I've got here for your little princess in your life, they're only on for 120. Might do a little something on those, not 20%, but certainly something. This rocking horse, what a beauty. This one is currently on for 395, and I'll do 20% off on that one as well. This is new in. This isn't going to have any money taken off, but I do think this is lovely. This is on for 134.95, removable shelves, but what a lovely plant stand. Perfectly okay for outside, but it'd be very nice if you had a garden room or a utility room or a conservatory, and you could put some nice plants or some nice ornaments in it. 5 shelves and they all come out. This one, this white cream sort of cabinet here, this is on for 275. Haven't done the sums on that one. Might not be 20%, but there'll be something on it, probably 15. So come and see us about that. The lovely Indian ice slide table is currently on for 185, and we can do 20% on that one as well. That is lovely. Would have put big ice blocks on it and tipped it up to put it into a cellar out in India. I think that's a really lovely coffee table. So that's galloping through. Should we have a quick look outside? I'm hoping that you're getting the drift that we are trying hard to create some space because of what we've got planned, and I can't wait to tell you about that, but it will sort of gradually start to unfold probably over the next couple of weeks. Just quickly to show you this. This is something that Nick and I have been working on at home. We collected this little table and we've just had fun. We've had fun. And this is what we're sort of calling our jester table at the moment. It's a work in progress. We've still got lots of wire wooling to do, a bit of distressing and lots of browning wax. But we thought that would just be a fun thing to have as an occasional table, or it might be good as a teenager's desk. I just fancy it with lots of green plants and things on it. This was new in yesterday, £115. Really lovely chair, love the colour. It's not really red, it's not really burgundy, it's somewhere between the two. Can we do some 20% on that, the bomb cabinet? That's on for 475. We'll do 20% on that. Does that come in 2 pieces? I can't remember.
Yes,
it does. So that's easy to transport as well and is very beautiful. And then the other thing that we've got over here, this beautiful peacock feather picture of peacock feathers is currently on for 600, but we'll do 20% off on that one, which made it down to 480, I think. Cracking deal. Absolutely lovely, done by a gorgeous artist based in Bristol. And I just love her work. I love the gold leaf. It really does catch the light and looks fantastic. Right. What about your desk down here, Nick? This one is on for 285. We could probably do that for 250. Yeah, 250 on the desk. Beautifully painted. A really solid little desk. So, yeah, come and see us. Come and see us. Come and see us. Come and see us anyway. Right, let's go and have a quick look outside. It's a beautiful day. It's funny, although it is freezing cold, I don't feel the cold because the sun's out and it's blue sky.
Well, I feel the cold. We're not staying out here very long.
We'll just scan it then. We've had some of these little tables in. I love these. They're all in a terrible state at the moment, but once they're painted up, they'll look great and they're so useful. Nice little plant stand here. This all folds up, folds flat completely. $18.95. Could be a plant stand inside, outside, or you could have your folded up towels on it and have it in the bathroom. This came in this morning. I haven't even really looked at this properly. What a darling little chair that is. Solid. Has had repairs and things done to it in the past. Just so lovely. That would just go down through the generations if you buy that for your grandkid. Love this stool. Don't know if you'll be able to sort of see that properly, Ginge, but this is obviously a drawer front, maybe an old wooden filing cabinet drawer. That's the seat. And then they've used the drawer sides to make the legs up. It's a really nice little unusual stool. $64.95, solid as a rock. Starting to get all the garden stuff in now. Don't know if you can see that. We've got some great pots and we've got a couple of chairs there, and now I am feeling the cold, so let's go in. Right, so I know that my sister is very, very, very involved with supporting the Ukraine effort. And so do you want to just give us a little update, Ginge, on what's happening? Because you met somebody yesterday or the day
Yes, I
before.
was very privileged to meet Nelson, who is a 36-year-old frontline combat person, and he was on leave in the UK. So he came to collect the donations of medical supplies that we've had from everybody, including Carol Ann down in the Wotton coffee shop. She's another drop-off place. Anything that you've got that you don't use anymore, they can go through it. I've got a chain of custody record for where it ends up. They're very thorough about that. And yes, drop it off at Fiona's or message and I can collect. So thank you very much for your donations.
Did I notice as well that in some of the stuff that's been dropped off, knitted hats and socks and things like that too?
Yes, well, that was more for obviously the children. We focus more on the combat side of it, non-lethal aid to the fighters on the front line. So yes, any knitting like that is always gratefully accepted, and wonderful donations, people spending their time knitting. That was fabulous. Balaclavas would be good for knitting, but in white because it's snowy.
Yes.
So yes.
Right, fantastic. It's a great thing to support, and thank you everybody who has been bringing in all their out-of-date medical supplies. It's making a big
or old
difference.
First aid kits, they all get used and redistributed.
Okay, so that's our first one done. Is there anything I've forgotten, Nick?
No, I think that's it.
That's it. We've got a massive do list to do today. I've got an absolutely King Kong beautiful stonking mirror, which is in the kitchen there, which has undergone some restoration work. And I'm hoping to be able to get some photographs done of that today, and might go on. I've got to get the auctioneer down to have a look at it. It's a beauty.
Don't forget, we've got an eBay account, and there are sundry knobs on there. So if you're doing a project,
can't beat a sundry knob, can you?
You can go on there and find random vintage, rather nice selection of vintage knobs, which seem to be flying out the door at the moment. And also there's a lot of Fifi stock, which is for collection only in shop, but the knobs get posted.
Yes, fantastic. So onwards and upwards, bring it on.
I'm going to go and shut her down now and put her in a cupboard.
Put me in an ice bath.
Thank you for being here. Please like and share and comment. It all helps promote the channel, and we'll see you next Friday.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody. Lots of love.
Bye for now.
Bye.